I just want to start with, like, how you're feeling. How are you doing? The Geico is here. You have, like, a lizard, and all of this stuff is all for you. Like, I'm sure it's been a whirlwind, so how are you feeling?
Amazing. Definitely very loved, very welcomed. Today was, even my arrival yesterday with the balloons, with the signage, my room was decorated, and then today, the pink carpet, the pink couch, everyone wearing pink, the tiaras. So I definitely feel like very loved and very welcome. So on top of the world.
Did your teammates wear pink because of they know how much you have?
Yeah.
That's pretty sweet.
No, it's amazing.
When you heard your name at #1 overall, what was the first person you thought of?
The people next to me, my family, which I was lucky enough to have all with me, my parents, my brother at the table, my coach at the table, and then my grandparents, my other brother, my teammates, all in the stands in the crowd. So I mean, I had goosebumps the whole time. My heart was beating out of my chest. My hands were sweaty. So to hear my name called, it was so many things going on, so many emotions all at once.
Can you believe this is real life for you?
No,
Like,
no. I was with my best friend, and she was like, "Can you believe this is your life?" And I'm like, "Pinch me, please." Like, I can't believe this is my life. These are my dreams that I'm living out right now.
Cooper Flagg, just taken #1 overall last year. Like, throughout this season, he talked about how hard it was to go from such a good program and literally winning at every level to the challenges of being in an organization where, like, you're not winning. And obviously that was the case for Paige too. Like, she never lost ever. And then it was a hard year for her, #1. Did she talk to you about what it's like to be #1 and then to, like, come into a place where you're not winning as much as you're used to?
Yeah, and I think that's something that's so incredible about Paige, and that I want to adopt that kind of mindset. And you can see it as threat versus opportunity. Like, it could be like, oh my gosh, it's the hardest thing, it's the worst thing in the world, we're losing. And she always saw it as opportunity, like, and okay, well, we're losing, well, what can I do to get better? How can I be a better teammate? What other areas can I grow? And so that is definitely the mindset that I want to have going into this year. And I know different aspects, so many things are going to be challenging for me being in this league, playing against the best in the world. So I just having that mindset of where can I grow, what can I learn?
Yeah.
It's not going to be perfect, it might not always be pretty, but what can I do to continue to get better?
I feel like you'll have a cheat code because you've already played together in, like, a highly competitive environment. But because of that experience, like, how do you feel like that kind of gives you guys a little bit of a head start come this season?
Well, I think just that chemistry, knowing how to play with and off each other, and then also a little bit of comfort. Like, that's someone that I went to school with for 3 years, 4 years.
I don't
However
know.
many years. 4 years. Oh yeah, I was with her for 4 years. So a little bit of comfort, like someone that I know, and then players that I played against in college and high school. Someone, Lindsay Allen, went to my high school. So, like, all these little ties, and now we bring that all together, and I can't wait to learn how to play with and just learn from them.
I've, like, having covered basketball, like, I don't think people who don't play understand how valuable it is to have what you're talking about, like, someone that you can be comfortable with and, like, have that on court, but, like, also just, like, someone to go get food with. So I mean, I know your dad was like, she likes to eat. I'm like,
I love to eat.
That. But how much importance does that play in just your overall, like, well-being?
Yeah, I mean, you're going from college where you live together. It's like people barging in your room every second. Like, I'm never alone, to now I'm in this new environment, new city, new teammates who, I mean, we're all different ages, but some of them have families. Some of them, like, have other things going on. So to come in, having someone that I already know and am close with is going to be tremendous, as I'm going to continue to get to know the rest of my teammates.
What did she tell you, like, when she found out you went #1 overall?
Just how proud she was.
Yeah. You guys are in this, like, this never happens. Not only do teams get back-to-back #1 overall picks, by the way, you also have, like, an all-star Enrique on the team already, but to have that shared experience, like, that's an experience so few people ever get to live, and then to get to share it with someone who's, you know, like you said, been in your life for the last several years. How special is that?
It's so special, and I mean, part of my commitment to UConn, there's so many factors, but one, my best friend Caroline had already committed and Paige was already there. So I was like, who gets the opportunity to go to college and play with their best friends? And then here I am, no control in where I get drafted, and I get to play with my best friend again. So it really is special.
How do you balance that dynamic of, like, you know, just having so much, like, shared experience, but also, like, y'all are in like the heat of battle together. You know, that's crazy.
Yeah, and I think that experience helps because, like I said, we've spent 4 years competing against each other in practice, playing with each other in games, so we know how to battle, how to have fun off the court, but how to compete on the court. And now we get to share that, and I get to do that with her, but with everyone else on the team as well.
I do have to ask, do you see any similarities between Gino and Jose? Because
I
they're
think
both...
it's too early to tell, but
Okay.
the fact that they're so close, there's got to be some similarities there, and I can't wait to find out.
I saw Jose afterwards, and I was like, all right, so you can say one PG story that Gino shared, and he was like, I'll show you the text later. I'm like, okay, that's weird. But, okay, cool. I know that you talked a little bit about, like, what you're most excited about in Dallas, but, like, I guess, has Paige given you some, like, ideas on, like, hey, this is where we're going to go, these are my favorite places, or, like, do you feel like you have a little bit of a cheat code coming in because, you know, you have someone who knows the lay of the land?
Oh, for sure. She brought me to a couple places last year, and then when we were here a couple weeks ago, she brought some of us to dinner. And then my best friend lives here as well. So between them, between the staff who's already named 100 restaurants I have to try, things I have to do, I think, at least for the first season, I'll be kept busy.
Are your parents going to, like, get a place down here, or have you talked about that?
I don't think they'll get a place down here, just because our schedule's so hectic, but they'll definitely be down here visiting.
Cool. That's awesome. I know I'm supposed to give our honorary UConn person a open floor. She has a question for you.
Yes, please ask.
Yeah. No, you know, you were such a, like, positive source, and, you know, just, I don't know, you just radiate positive energy, and I think that's wonderful. I know you're a leader in the locker room. That can't be easy at all times. Like, where do you draw that from? Like, things are hard. Sometimes you're losing, sometimes you're down, sometimes you're not having a great game. How do you stay so positive even in that?
So I started working with a sports psychologist, I think 2 years ago now. And sorry.
Oh, sorry. I was literally looking over. Yeah, I'm not good at question asking, so there we go.
I started working with a sports psychologist, I think 2 years ago now, and learning how to flip your mindset. And I think, I don't know if I mentioned it here or earlier in an interview, but just having that, like, you can see anything as threat versus opportunity. And no matter what happens, whether, say, I tore my ACL and we're going through rehab, like, I can either go through the rehab process saying, like, woe is me, this is so hard, life sucks, or I can see all the opportunity in this, different ways I can grow, different ways I can learn. And so I feel like just learning that and adopting that mindset in my everyday life, no day is guaranteed. I'm not guaranteed to be on the court. I'm not guaranteed to be here with you guys. So just really appreciating every second I'm here, who I'm with, and figuring out ways I can learn and grow in those
Opportunities.
You lost me. Yes,
No,
learn and grow in those opportunities.
Last one, I promise, Pam, don't kill me. Because I did get to talk to your dad.
My rap today.
I never have gotten it, for the record. Because your dad, he's a teddy bear. Because he played and he has that shared experience to provide to you, like, I guess what role does he play in giving someone that you want to make proud?
My parents mean everything to me, my whole family, but they were my coaches growing up. They introduced me to the game of basketball, taught me everything I know. They took turns coaching me, took turns working me out. And so my dad, I mean, they both have their experiences. My dad playing college and overseas, being able to guide me and go from being coach to now just being dad and mentor and basically a friend, like someone that I can go to. And like you said, I want to make them proud. They've poured so much into me, sacrificed so much for me to be where I am. And I am so grateful, and I'll never be able to repay them for how they've raised me, what they've done for me, but the least I can do is make them proud.
What was your favorite ice cream flavor whenever y'all would go after games? He said that's how he flipped to dad mode. He was like, I'm no longer coach, I'm dad.
Cookies and cream.
Every time?
I don't know if it's every time, but I used to like cookies and cream, mint chocolate chip, Rocky Road.
Okay.
Rotate through those, yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.